like 1 hour and 45 minutes long. So the recap, whoa,
Fought a, what was it, a chimera?
yeah.
Yes.
I had we were walking in the woods, and then I sensed undead, I think, and then we went towards undead, and it turned out to be by the.
You didn't know which direction it was.
No, yeah, that's right. Okay, so this could be completely unrelated to undead because I think I probably still sensed undead, but it hasn't been a day. But we continued, and then we saw something come out of the forest, a big giant shape.
You're like missing the first hour of.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
really?
It's a lot.
Last time, after we had left.
What happened before the Hydra?
After we left Urchin, we made due north and headed into the more forested area in search of the bandits. And on the way, we found a ravaged hamlet.
Oh fuck! I totally forgot.
Almost all the houses have burned down to a crisp, with the embers still, what is that, smoldering?
Yeah.
Still, yeah. And I think it was 7 bodies hanging from an oak or another sturdy tree at the crossroads, and a person mumbling and kneeling in front of it with a dagger. So we went and investigated, we split up, and then when we found this person, we approached, and it sounded like this person was trying to bargain for the lives of the people in desperation, trying to let his own blood into the earth. I do not exactly remember what transpired. I believe Tom tried to kill him or something.
Tom knocked him out.
Yes, knocked him out. And
Best signal.
yes.
Felix is sorry.
And then we wanted to find out what had transpired there, so we decided to wake him up, and Naoki decided to give him one of the healing potions he had bought in the city. And, well, that potion turned out to be quite deadly and killed that man. Upon that happening, out of nowhere, seemingly, from behind the oak, stepped out a very shady and mysterious individual calling themselves Lucian. Or Lucian?
Lucian.
Yeah, Lucian. Who seemed to have a particular interest in Naoki, calling him, like, extraordinary in the sense that they would rather, murder a fellow man instead of helping in a situation like that. Which was an accident, so... but there was some shady words had Lucian, basically admitting that the ravens that had been following us around were his, and that he knew what we were up to. And as quickly as he came to this place, he had vanished. Upon which we decided to get as far away as possible from the place, heading further into the forest in search of the bandits, maybe finding some tracks of the people who could have done this to the hamlet. And on the way, Naoki filled in the rest of the party a little about his previous encounters with the ravens and these kind of things, maybe setting in place a little bit more with the context he gives. But he's still pretty puzzled about the whole situation. He just spoke a warning of not to make any deals with this Lucian. Doesn't have a good feeling about it. And as he concluded on that little input for the party heard a noise and saw a shadowy creature soar over the forest, pounce down, pick something up, drop it down, and then drop behind it. Or
The
after
way
it.
around. You saw it burst out of the trees and drop.
Oh. Okay, so we didn't even
great
see it
idea.
soar and pounce down, so we just saw it bounce out. Alright, but we decided to investigate because we're not particularly smart and are looking for trouble constantly. So we killed a chimera, and it was extremely easy.
Especially with Baka. We was
Yeah,
really helpful.
Yeah, I think with the mindless tank Barker it was extremely easy. No, Felix used a very advanced spell to entangle the chimera in a tree by mimicking another chimera and basically mimicking a territorial dispute and tricking the chimera to rush through the image into a tree, taking a lot of damage and getting grounded, upon which we could just pound it to death. In the process, Tom decided to destroy its magical or harvestable properties, so we didn't really get too much out of it except for our experience and maybe some little trinkets. Yes, and after the fight we all sustained some heavy damage, so we decided to make camp, and I believe this is where we will drop in again.
Yeah. You've found a suitable location. Really too hard to find somewhere that's defensible. Decent place to rest. I know some of you guys wanted to do something during the night period.
Yes.
So what are you doing?
I'll be. I don't know if anybody's on watch. If so,
I'm taking a watch probably when you are awake.
No, okay. I'm gonna step out for a little walk. I'll be back in a few minutes.
And Back is killed up, currently resting. He was the first. Good as KO.
Yeah.
Be careful, and if you are in trouble, how will you message me?
You will probably hear when I'm in trouble.
Will I? What will I hear?
Screaming, loud
Alright.
screaming.
All right, I'll keep an eye open.
And
Ear open
an
as
ear
well.
would be better, yes.
It's been a long day. Just
That's
careful.
I'm gonna exit the camp, and as soon as I'm out of vision range, I'm gonna, just for safety's sake, cast Mage Armor on myself.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna walk back that kilometer to the homestead that got burned down.
Hamlet.
Hamlet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did anything change when... yeah, the music. Did anything change since we were there last?
So it's still, because it's summer, the night's still quite bright, so you can quite clearly see everything still. It's dark, but you still see the bodies just gently swaying in the breeze, hanging from the tree.
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna pull out my... I imagine I have some kind of... Oh yeah, I'm a wizard. Of course I have a spellbook. I'm gonna pull out my spellbook and I'm gonna focus on a newer spell I learned, and then I'm gonna cut one of the bodies from the tree.
Okay, how are you cutting it? Because they are hung from branches that are about 10 foot up anyway.
I might, if it's possible, if it's within the realms of prestidigitation, I'm just gonna use that. If not, I'm gonna mage hand the rope until it breaks.
Are they not like strung up and like straddled over a branch, and then the rope is tied around the tree? Like, is
I
that
imagine
usually
that,
how
but
people
maybe-
do that?
Well,
Maybe
give
it's
me an investigate check. Try and work out how.
Don't forget your 2 rolls of the session. Maybe you want to use one of
Yes.
those.
Nah, after a long rest.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And if I'm correct, you already used both of them from last session, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. So 11.
Yeah. So you can see that they've kind of been lynched up, and then it's kind of like a slip knot around the branch, and then the rest of the rope that was used to hoist them up is tied around the trunk of the tree. So you want to go ahead and
Yeah, I'm gonna just cut
untie
one of
it.
them down.
okay, just one of them because they're all
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
it's all kind of tied in like a lump around the tree, so all the ropes kind of entangled together around the trunk. So give me.
I'm just gonna cut one rope and see what falls down.
Okay, give me a dex check, just a straight dex check.
19.
Sure. Yeah, so you size it up a little bit, and is there any one that you're looking to try and cut down?
Probably the most burly looking one.
Yeah, so there's one of the male bodies, kind of in the prime of his life. You managed to. Well, yeah, he was in the prime of his life, and yeah, the body, after a short moment of you hacking away at the rope, slumps and crunches the floor.
Okay, yeah, then I don't want to spend too much time on this. It's just
Roll me a quick perception check as well. Whilst...
Well, I'd love to. I have my owl watching over from one of the branches. Perception. That is. Well, Jesus. 19.
So you don't see anything, but you do hear the body hits the floor. Just a low.
Get out, get out.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Nothing is wrong. I'm just gonna look through my spells.
And that's that came from the direction of the hamlet.
It's a witch. Don't get closer.
Yeah. I've watched enough horror movies to not investigate that, so...
Oh, the black guy always dies first.
Yeah, damn. I mean, you gotta be careful these days.
How long does it... 10 minutes, and this one takes... Please don't say it takes 10 minutes. God damn it, what does it say? Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Animate Dead on the body in front of me.
Animate.
But what's it actually called, Johan?
Sakuga.
Actually, it's called
Rewind Team!
No, Animate Dead is the name of the...
Rewind or Trap in Time or...
Cast in Time 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so even hearing that, you continue?
Yeah, I'm gonna have my familiar have a
Okay,
watch
give me one more perception check for the duration of the cast.
the 15.
Just hear that moan echo again.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything. Sorry, you don't see anything. What?
It's invisible zombies.
Like invisible attack dragons.
Yeah.
Right, so just as you finish the cast, through the kind of low-lying grass that's at the edge of the hamlet, you see a disturbance in the very low light that you see now, and you hear the low moaning again. Looking in that direction, you can't see what it is, but you see outlines of something in the shadows.
Is it between me and the camp, or?
So if you've got the road to your south, it's over the road towards the.
Just draw it on the map. So Amstead here. I guess the tree is here. I'm here.
Well,
Where's
you've
the
done
road?
it the complete other way around.
Okay.
So
Delete all of that.
it's gonna black. See. Alright, so you got. So that's the road. Tree. You're like, say, there with the way it's dropped. Got the buildings.
You're incredibly fat.
That's kind of where
Yeah.
you see. So it's probably within 20 foot of you.
Okay, I'm just I'm gonna back off fast and order my newly acquired I'm gonna back off fast. What should I call it?
Yeah, so the cast goes off.
Okay.
And you see the body reanimate, and yeah, it just reanimates in its current state of being. Lumbers to its feet. Silent. No typical zombie moans or anything.
Yeah, I mean, he's an educated zombie. Yeah, I'm gonna back off far away, or fairly far away from that thing, from
Okay.
that noise or movement.
Are you just booking it, or
Jesus, that music is creeping me out.
Yeah.
I will. I'm not gonna book it. I'm gonna use my superior movement, my manipulation of the time-space continuum, to to get a distance between me and the thing, and then use my familiar to watch through the owl's eyes.
okay? So, are you physically moving? That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Right. And are you moving in any way, or are you just walking?
I'm gonna.
Are you stealthing?
Yes.
Has it been coming towards me, or is it just?
It's
Casual
definitely come
movement.
towards you, but
I mean, I've got a zombie with me. I can't.
you don't know what it
stealth.
is. There's just the shadow of something. Stealth or not? Yes or no?
I will cast. Is it fast forward? Why did I rename the spells? That was such
I
a
think
great mistake.
fast forward is probably long stride.
Seem to remember this exact same problem last week, Johan.
Johan, you know what really helps?
Yeah.
Keep- Put them in
Making a
brackets.
list and putting like the proper, like having a separate list that is not in Roll20 for your spells and what you named them.
That's
And make
true.
sure to check it twice.
Yeah, I think it's long strider.
If you're not, you're nice.
I'm gonna cast long strider on myself and book it.
Okay. Right.
And-
So as you break into your sprint, the low moaning changes into a screech.
Jesus.
And how fast do you move with that?
I move
90, right?
120 feet per round.
Oh, you have fast
shit.
speed, right?
60 feet is your normal movement.
No, 40 feet, but I take 3 movement actions per round.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. So as you book it and you hear the screech, you turn around, you see the shadow burst into the air. Just goes
Hmm.
up, and you lose it in the night sky at that point, and you're just running.
Yeah, at one point I don't use my bonus action to run, but order my zombie to follow me. Slowly,
Okay.
because he's
Yeah. Well,
Do I hear that screech?
it's a kilometer away. It must be.
Well,
really
I'm on
loud.
watch, and I don't know how many trees are between us. It might travel.
give me a perception for you on your watch.
Gladly. Nope.
No, you don't hear it.
Everything's fine.
Yep. So you're just running back to camp, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So. Okay. Yeah. You come back to camp in a full sprint.
Yeah, it's a bit like
Numb.
Sonic.
Nam, what's wrong? Yeah, my hair like flutters when you arrive. Oh,
Well, just went for a walk, and there was something. I don't quite know what. I ran before it could either eat me alive or prove to be very interesting.
okay. Care to get into detail about this?
Well, it was a shadow in the dark, and it was screeching.
Did it do anything else? Where is it now?
It flew up into the air. I don't quite know where it went.
Okay, so remember to look at the sky every now and then.
Yes,
Dark shadow,
dark shadow,
screeching.
very loud screech.
Like an animal or a person?
Scott?
You don't know. The screech was just something of nightmares, you could say.
Yeah, more like probably not very person-like. If it was a person, it screeched like an animal.
At that point in time, I put my finger up to my mouth. I say, shh. And then I point to the zombie that is like slowly.
Oh no, that's nowhere near at this point.
Yeah, he's.
Is it, how slow is it?
20 feet.
Oh,
20
okay.
feet.
Never mind. But I imagine that would be what happens as soon as I see
Yeah, before that happens, I will grab my
carnival mask.
the carnival mask and the feathery robe. No, I don't know. I bought a linen cloak. Yeah, but I'm gonna grab the serpentine or the fox mask and the linen cloak from my backpack, and
Right.
move away from the camp a little bit, and
Okay.
wait for the zombie to arrive.
Okay. No, I understand. Right, yeah. Yeah, so you're probably waiting for a good half hour before it catches up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes shambling through. Second. But before that happens, you hear the moaning again.
How close is it?
Now, you would hear this as well. And it sounds like it's above you, somewhere within 30, 40 foot.
Does Backer hear it?
But you're KO'd, you're like sock on asleep, resting.
Okay.
And I'm assuming the rest of you would have started your rest by now.
But yeah, isn't it? What time? What watch is this?
This is in the first portion of the watch.
Yeah.
I guess it depends if Felix was sneaking away at the start of the rest or when his watch came up.
When it was my watch.
Okay,
Yeah, so everyone
so
else
you're
is asleep.
Yeah, Tom's head's inside his shell.
So I look up and try if I can see it.
Give me a perception.
Yeah.
I look up through my familiar's eyes.
Okay, give me a perception with advantage.
I have no idea if it actually has night vision.
Alts have night vision, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, with featherwise on. No, okay, you don't see anything.
But I do hear the moaning, right?
And Nam, you don't see anything either. But during your vision through your familiar, you feel a cold sensation
Okay,
creep up your back.
Oh, I turn around quickly.
Well, it's already touching. So you take 7 necrotic damage, and give me a DC. Well, I'd nearly just give you the fucking DC there. Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
15.
Okay, so you just take the 7 damage, and it snaps you out of your vision.
And what do I see?
You see a dark shadow that is vaguely in a human shape with lights where its eyes should be, and it's just leering at you. I would like you to roll initiative. You as well now, okay?
Yes. Let me click my token.
Oh. Oh, there's my token. There it is.
Nice.
I'm just going to use the Chimera just because I'm on the page.
Cool.
Do I get an initiative if I'm unconscious?
Roll initiative as soon as you wake up, I guess.
Yeah. So it's not actually a Chimera. Oh my god, it's Chimera!
Oh no.
Well, it's a dead chimera, so it's fine.
Okay, so now, yeah, you get your action.
How far away am I? I'm probably like this far away.
Yeah, if we say that's where they're grouped, yeah. They're, well, I'll probably say you're not. I don't know how you position yourself. If that's where they're grouped.
I mean, I would probably use some trees to
Yeah, okay.
disturb
That's
the
fine.
vision between us.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna scream, "No, kid, it's a ghost!" And I'm gonna swing at it with my staff, just like an immediate reaction. Just I don't know what I'm doing.
Sure. Give me. What's it?
13. Jesus.
When
not-
is that fire?
It's not white, but yeah. 13 does hit.
Or 2.
Okay. So as you swing, staff connects with it, but you almost feel absolute distance as it passes
Yeah.
its form.
I reckoned. And then I'm going to move here.
Okay. Attack.
He doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm mobile.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. Yeah, so Naki, you see him burst back through the trees towards you.
After screaming.
Yeah, I guess we're moving at the same time, so I'm trying to intercept him. I bash with my wooden sword on my shield, and I say, "Attack!" to wake the others up really loudly. And yeah, I basically step in front of Nam to intercept the attack. And my
Yeah,
bonus
so-
action I use to cast Shillelagh,
Okay.
and then I will hold my action until it is in range to attack.
Yeah, so as you moved, you wouldn't get your hold action because, as I say, you're acting at the same time.
Yeah.
But as you kind of move to that position, it also appears, and you see the same shadowy shape. Everyone apart from Baka, you're woken by the screaming Nalkia. Baka, I'd just like you to roll. What should I say?
I've done initiative.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say what would wake you out of your stupor.
Constitution, maybe, right?
Straight con check.
Con save or check? Oh, this is the same anyway.
Yeah, so Baka doesn't wake you. Rest if you want to jump on the initiative.
Can I attack it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right.
You attack as it's latching onto Nam again.
Yes. So that is with the shillelagh.
I thought it was a zombie IRL because my brother was going outside my door. Felix, you need to roll initiative. Beth?
Okay.
That hits, and as your seemingly wooden sword passes through the shadow, it screams out in pain.
Get
Oh,
fucked. I slice it again. Oh, same. Nice.
And you throw its attack off as it lunges for Nam, and it misses.
Nice.
And with your upswing, you slice back through it, and another ghostly scream just separates. It's no more.
It dissipates?
Mm-hmm.
I take its space and I say, "Stay behind me." And I'm still alert, looking around. But that's my turn.
What was that?
No idea. So is this the end of the combat, or? I guess I don't know.
Immediate threat.
Yeah. So, can I make a religion check if I heard of something like that?
Yeah,
Can I make an Arcana check to see if it's magical?
both of them.
Tom pops his head out of his shield. Oh, what's going on, guys?
20.
This is in the morning.
Seems we're under attack, Tom.
Okay, Nam.
Grabs his trident and shield.
From an arcanist kind of background, you know there to be examples of disembodied spirits that are either tethered to the world because they couldn't pass on, their souls couldn't pass on, and you know through your studies that is a lot to do with the Sundering, that the souls don't get to the final resting place. They either end up in the Shadowfell or get trapped somewhere else. Quite obvious to say, this is one of those particular spirits. Naukir, you would surmise by how easily you dispatched it that it's definitely not. It's definitely a lesser undead, but some form of a shade of a spirit. It's not a spirit in whole.
Alright. Is this...
I don't see anything, guys. Where's the enemy?
I think I killed it.
Tom looks around again. Oh, God. Where's the body?
Well, it looks like we now feel the outcome of the magic the stranger used yesterday.
What magic are you talking about?
Well, his meddling with the dead.
You just hear a disembodied voice. Hypocrite.
Well,
This moment, a
I'm
zombie
doing it.
shambles into.
but
Yeah, I did not see such a thing. So I believe Nam was the only one who noticed that, anyways, right?
Guys, what are you talking about? What did you fight? You pulling a prank on us?
It was a shadow with bright eyes. Are you alright, Nam? It hit you.
well, I was just going to get some help from those deceased Townstead people.
Is there a zombie in our camp right now?
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, there's a very good-looking man with a fox mask and a leather cloak.
No,
But there is somebody new in our camp, yes?
no.
No, he hasn't arrived yet, right? So they're
Okay. I was just making sure.
Should we wake up Baka, guys?
Let him sleep for now.
What?
He needs his rest.
I've got a problem with your attitude there. You woke me up screaming. They were under attack.
I did not anticipate killing it in 2 swings. The things we've fought until now, especially the weird ones, have been rather resilient.
We should probably move back into the homestead in the morning and see if there's anything else that needs cleansing.
Yeah, I'm not sure you should have went there in the dark. That's a bit of a... It sounds like you're kind of asking for a narrative consequence to that. I think we should all stay together at night. Go ahead, Felix.
What were you doing there in the middle of the night anywhere?
Well, you see, I've recently caught wind of a very interesting spell I just had to try out. The components are a little hard to come by. Not for us, apparently, but for everybody else, normal people. So it took me a while to find a suitable subject.
Saying we ain't normal.
Did you summon this?
No, I wouldn't do such a thing. I'm
Can I roll insight? Would he do something like that?
I would definitely. If I
Good
could, I
insight
would.
on his answer, sure.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm
I
thinking.
haven't seen him do anything like this.
My dear
I don't
Tom,
think
I
that
can
would-
assure you, if I summoned this thing, it would not have attacked me. Probably.
I just assume wizards are all experimental.
Roll whatever you feel social-wise is applicable there. I would argue deception, trying to avoid the truth.
Tom's not feeling
I
very
didn't summon it, did I?
No, you said you wouldn't, which is what Tom is having.
I would.
Yeah, so Tom realizes that you would. But
He's
Tom,
at
you can
Nam
tell
says
he's
with a
not-
big smile.
He's hiding something from you.
Okay, Tom files that away in his head. I mean, that is pretty weird to go off in the middle of the night to try your new spell. Why didn't you go off in the morning with the rest of us? I'm sure we could have given you some time to try whatever you need. Or when we were there. It just seems very suspicious to go off in the middle of the night, Nam, if it is still you. If you haven't been taken over by the Raven Men.
Well, some people might assume that those kinds of spell are a little bit immoral, so I didn't want to burden you with that.
Oh yeah, this party's we're a shining example of exemplar justice, so I can totally understand their position. What kind of spell was it? It's out the box now, Nam. Just gotta reveal it to us. Were you fiddling the bodies, eh? Is that what you're into?
Close.
Enough, Tom. But
I love that Naoki's like, enough, and Nam's just like, well, you could say that.
It
No.
was like the half of a reanimation spell, but without the reanimation part. So animation.
So, no, you're gonna have to explain it more to me. I don't get it. Were you making a Magic Schoolgirl TV production?
Tom, are you familiar with the concept of zombies?
Oh yeah, of course.
I created one.
What do we think about this, Scott? How is zombie creation in your world?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Are they slaves in capitalist shops?
Necromancy is frowned upon.
It's unheard of.
In the Druidian lineage, it's definitely not something that's common. It's kind of rooted out mainly by the priests of Aisa.
Okay.
In other lands,
You cut out?
I said in other lands, not so much. As with most things, depending where you are, depends on its practices and.
Nakia leans over to Nam, just whispers, "What have you been up to in the past 50 years?"
Well, I have broadened my research fields a little bit, and I just thought that this might be, seeing how poor Baka got nearly mauled by that Hydra thingy, that this might be an appropriate time to get an additional, get a meat shield for.
You say you made a zombie, but I don't see it. Whereabouts is it?
What happened
you
with
know,
your
Tom,
accent?
Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Ooh.
Zombies are
Hello, guys.
incredibly slow. So it's been making its way over here for the last hour.
Oh, I see.
yeah. And at this point, Felix and Tom, you both hear a snap of twigs and foliage to the south, about 60-70 foot.
Is that it? Okay,
No,
strange.
no, that's it.
Oh.
Is that it?
Oh, did
You
you
would feel its presence, yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Tom wants to examine it as it
Right.
enters the. This. You could go ahead, just I guess.
So yeah, before it walks into the shine of the fire, I'm gonna walk over to it and manually attach the mask with a band around the head and the cloak.
Great. Which mask did you buy again?
The fox and the serpent, and it's wearing the fox mask.
Okay.
So it's a fairy.
Yeah. So, walking back into the camp, you see in step with Nam, a human individual for all intents and purposes, with kind of garish robes and the fox mask that he purchased in Urchin. And
Garish robes? It's a linen cloak. I think it had gold.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, thought you'd bought the. Yeah, that's fine. So quite drab robes and this mask, and it's walking with a very weird kind of locked gait. So as it walks, struggles to bend its knees and walk normally, but
He struggles to bend the knee. My kind of person.
there's your one and only.
Yes,
Tom.
I'll happily take that one.
I'm gonna walk over and give it the eye and say, so you see this is a zombie, eh?
I believe it would count as one for all.
It's a weird noise it's making.
Yes, it's a robot.
So it has no soul, no independence.
I don't think so.
Do
I open my spell book and just read over the spell once again. No, it should be completely docile.
For all intents and purposes, your magic is purely the animation of an object.
Yeah.
Ooh. See, I was reading something in one of the many pieces of literature which Tom quite likes to read, and it was an interesting piece on whether necromancy could bring down the bourgeois and replace the capitalist proletariat with. Tom
With
goes
what,
into a spiel
what?
about with necromantic animations that have no soul or purpose and need no upkeep, should we say?
Well, there we go right into this robotics argument in our society with globalization and all.
Well, I just think that automation is the future, and I think that you're providing a good step on that path. And eventually the...
You
Now
have
Kieran
been reading
pulls out
books that
his bedroll.
Pinocchio about Tabaka a little too much.
I'm just surprised Tom can read.
Why you're surprised? That's
Is
racist.
that you as
Question mark.
Alex, or
That's me as Alex.
okay? I was thinking Baka was being a hypocrite.
I've got 12 intelligence, and all of it is in economic literature.
As fascinating as this is, I suggest that we all get to sleep. Whose watch is it?
It's still mine.
Yeah,
but-
it joins the end of yours.
Yes. Who wants to take over?
It
I'll
should
take it. That's fine.
we,
Alright.
whoever wakes up. Oh, I guess we'll let him back asleep.
I take off my chainmail and lie on my bedroll.
Yeah. Nam, a word of advice: you might want to hide the zombie before old back away. If he wakes up in the middle of the night, I'm not sure it'll make it to the morning.
That is true. I have to reapply the spell in the morning anyway, but I would rather not have like a murder with the
Oh,
poor thing before that.
that's kind of
Again.
just replacing the labour of the peasant with the labour of the bourgeois. I'm not sure this is so good anymore. And Tom mumbles off as he goes back into his shell.
Yeah, I will ask the zombie to wait a little away, and I'm gonna order it to wait like 60 feet away from the camp behind a tree so I can introduce it to Baka. Yeah, and then we all fall asleep and Felix embarks on his solo adventure.
Okay, what's the plan of attack then, Felix?
Clairvoyance.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a sensor up above me,
Sure.
high in the sky. I'm gonna try and pick out any campfires in the area, anything like that.
Sure. So, as you look around, you do see out in the fields to the south numerous small kind of sources of light.
Down.
And as you kind of pan your view around to the forest, you can see about a kilometre, 2 kilometres into the forest to the northeast. There's, for all intents and purposes, a clearing with some form of ambient light in that area.
A kilometer or two, you said?
Yeah, difficult to tell with the the night and the absence of reference points.
About how far are these smaller fires to the south?
Like anything between 2 again up to 10 kilometers.
Okay.
It's just general hamlets and residences that you'd see scattered throughout fields.
Okay.
Are there people fighting for their meals?
No, well, not that you can tell. Who knows what goes on in the dark?
I'll cast it again, but over where the ambient light is at.
Okay, yep. So as you do so, you see like a clearing that's about 100 to 200 meters across and same again as wide. And in that is a broken fort tower. And the ambience seems to be coming from small campfires that set around a group of tents. You can see, definitely with your experience, you can tell that they're orcs that are kind of on patrolling.
Interesting. Now, when we came up this way, we were following some tracks from the burnt village.
Mm-hmm.
Is this approximately on that vector?
Difficult to say without tracking them on foot through the forest. You could hazard a guess that it is, but
Well, if the hamlet is A and our camp is B, is C basically along that direction, or is it veering widely off?
it's veering again the east a bit, but not too far.
Okay. I thought that the orc towers were further north.
You did think that.
They've been spreading.
It's kind of like that.
All right. I'll just monitor them for a little while and see if they're doing anything besides bedding down for the night.
Yeah, so you don't really see anything other than a regular patrol of 4 orcs that don't seem too heavily armed themselves, but they're armed as well as a warband would be.
How many tents are there?
There is. Moment. There's 4 tents, and then as I say, there's the large kind of broken tower that's about 30 foot across, and then there's a smaller kind of palisade type tower on the outskirts of that broken tower.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is the tower inhabited, or are they just camping next to it?
in the tower itself, it's pitch darkness. You can't really see into the shadows.
Okay. Are there any blind approaches? So, like, it looks like this tower has been ravaged through time and is not in the best condition. So, I imagine that there's not like a huge killing field around it. If
No,
there
this is
was.
dense woodland, because you get into the actual forest proper at this point.
Mm-hmm. How tall is the tower? Is it above the forest or no?
With how you're kind of viewing it, it's difficult to say exactly. The broken tower is probably only 20 to 30 foot, and you see the staircase just peeking out of the top of it, with no roof on it. But the kind of palisade tower is about 15 foot tall.
Okay. Do they have horses or any kind of mounts?
You can't see any now.
Okay. Are there any sigils, like banners?
Not with the current viewpoint that you've got. You can't see anything.
All right. That should do for now.
Sure. And the rests continue. Nothing else really happens through the night. At some point, you do wake back up to do his duties with the watch.
I would make sure that I tell whoever's next on the watch to continue that down into whoever has morning watch. Should get us all up just before dawn.
Sure. So, for argument's sake, we'd say second one would take the next one after you, then Tom, then Backer. Gives Backer the full rest. Yeah. The most unbroken rest, I should say.
Okay.
And yeah, so you wake up in the morning.
Sweet.
Nothing else happens at any point during the night. However, who generally wakes up early?
What?
Who wakes up early? Anyone in particular? Anyone regimented? I suppose Tom would probably. Well, regardless.
No, I probably wake up whenever somebody wakes me up.
Naoki is a long sleeper as well.
Yeah, so Felix, you're the first to wake up. Dawn's breaking. Looks like another nice day. So like a low-lying kind of fog that you're used to in this area. Dew and mist in the morning.
All right. I'd get
So-
everybody up as quickly as I can.
There is a noticeable absence of Backer.
Oh.
Where did he go? Did he go take a leak?
Did anyone have watch when he left?
He had.
So the last one.
No.
Does he have the stone still?
Yes.
Daka?
No answer.
Tom, can you find where he went? Tom, can you find where Baka went?
What happened? I just got
You
back.
see tracks? We just woke up and Baka is nowhere near the camp.
Ah!
And he's
Oh!
not answering.
Oh, morning, guys. What a classic Baka movie. Let's yeah, sure. I'll look around for some tracks. Are we
Hold
sure?
on.
Okay.
Last night I found an orc camp not very far from here. Maybe 2 kilometers at the most. If we make tracks quickly, we can get up there before they start spreading out. Not that I don't want to find Baka, but he's been bullheaded in the past, and he can take care of himself.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. When did he disappear? Because
Naoki starts donning his chainmail.
whose
So
watch
that's
did he
probably-
disappear on?
You relieved him, or he relieved you on the final watch, giving him the
I
kind of...
Oh, I thought he was
longest-
getting no watch.
No, so he took the longest unbroken rest and then basically took an early morning. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I always do the earliest watch usually, but I guess in this case, it would make sense that he would do it. I didn't think we were going to give him a watch, just split up into 4 instead. But okay, so I was after my watch, right? Well, he seemed okay when I gave him the watch.
Yeah, he did.
He looked as if he'd completely restored all of his wounds. Like, it's incredible. Well, there. Okay, Felix, yeah, I'm with you. I don't think we really need to worry about Baka, and if he's gone forever, well, we've got old George now, huh? What's his name?
Is the zombie there?
Well,
It's collapsed in a heap again.
It was
know,
24 hours, right? Should be
That's
that
it.
long.
Right, yeah, fair enough.
Do you have to reapply it after 24 hours or after a long rest?
You can reapply it whenever you want, and that'll refresh the 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that.
So it has to be like an early night or late evening.
So what do you all want to do? You want to go and take a look at this orc camp, or do you want to go find Baka?
I think
Well-
Baka will be able to find us. He's probably just taking a shit somewhere.
Fighting without Baka is... I don't know if that's a good idea, though.
We could.
Oh, who said anything about fighting?
It's orcs.
If we bring Baka with us, then there will definitely be fighting.
That is true.
Can confirm.
I can scout out the orc camp from here if you all want to look for Baka. Otherwise, we need to go, or we're going to miss our window of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm with Felix on this. We should check this out and see if we can capitalize on the situation. Maybe rake in some more bounties. And I'm sure if a fight breaks out, Baka will be close.
More narrative reasons? That's 3 to 4. It's 3 to 1.
What else would he do? I can't track him, so I'm useless at trying to find him. I'm not gonna run through the forest with no agenda.
Well, he probably took lessons after Nam about running up. Is it after his watch should have ended? Yeah, we all just woke up naturally.
I'm going to grab all my stuff and start heading towards the orc camp.
Yeah, me too. I follow.
Yes, I'm gonna follow, and I'm gonna order Gustav to follow as well.
Good stuff.
How fast are zombies? Are they 20?
Oh, Johan, I like it so much that you called him Gustav and gave him that fox mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 foot.
Half as slow. You want to carry it, Johan?
I'm not strong enough for that. Gustav, you just follow us.
You're gonna have to start reanimating children in the future, so you can carry them.
Well, that got dark real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some children in the village.
How is dead children any darker than dead adults?
Anywho.
Yes. Let's not get further into this.
You just pieces of shit.
Yeah, so you move into the trees, and it gets thick pretty fast. You can quite easily say you're in the forest proper at this point.
Guess Felix is taking point since he knows where the bush is going.
Sure. Are you guys wanting to do anything whilst you're moving?
I just checked what's the weather gonna be like.
Another cracking day.
It's gonna be a fucking lovely day, guys.
I'll be right next to Felix.
I would like to move ahead of the group and scout a little bit. Just do some pathfinding, marking the trees so they know where I'm at. But since we're going slow for the zombie anyway, I'm going to take my time and go stealthily about it.
Okay, sure. Give me your stealth check then.
Yeah, we will try to be as stealthy as possible also.
Yeah,
I'm-
right. Nice.
I have disadvantage because
How
of
far ahead are you ranging?
Probably 100 meters.
Wow. It's just crunching and smashing. And...
No, Tom is still talking
That's
about
true.
Yeah, he's
the
chatting
means of
very
production
loudly
and-
to Nam. Nam's like tiptoeing next to him, or not.
Yeah, but I'm talking with you.
Tom is trying to discuss his newfound love of economics to
It's a well-established character trait.
everyone that he thinks is listening.
Yes, you're not wrong.
And you
Tom.
guys quickly lose sight of Felix.
The means of production. Do.
I keep an eye out for his little markings.
You could almost say that you have seized the beans.
Gustav, come along.
Come, comrade.
Half an hour to 45 minutes travel. Felix, you come across a lot of broken undergrowth. It's been kind of tough travel at the moment. If you weren't moving stealthily, you would already have been moving pretty slow anyway, because it's quite thick undergrowth, lots of low-lying brushes, thistles, brambles, things like that. And you find a portion that's going to be crushed through and moved aside by something large.
Going in what direction?
Your direction of travel. And you can quite easily see in the soft footprints, the soft mud, 2 large bear prints.
2. Okay.
I wonder who that is.
I'll make a mark of it so that the other guys can notice, and then I'll follow.
And as you move through the break in the trees and the break in the undergrowth, you see a group of 3 orcs, for all intents and purposes, slaughtered and mauled beyond recognition.
Okay,
They're well and truly dead.
that's fine. I'll keep going.
And you can quite easily follow those tracks that you've picked on, and it meanders a bit, but it's in the general direction that you're travelling towards the camp. As you go in, you begin to hear, after about another hour's travel, you do hear the clang of weapons on metal and soft thuds and kind of animated charting orcish. You're definitely drawing close.
Okay.
And I will jump you over. Okay, how do I display it on its own? I need to drag the token on, don't I? Oh, come on, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it now!
Ross, it's not doing it.
Be right back.
Why replace him?
Yeah, let's try refreshing them.
Ross's pro IT tips.
Try turning it off and on again. It's not doing it for some reason.
Maybe Felix try refreshing? Have you tried to drag other people? Is it just Felix? Or is it everyone?
Token you drag on, isn't it?
No, their name at the
Oh.
bottom.
That would be why it didn't work. There you go, Felix. So, say this is the point of coming through. I'll bring you to the edge of the trees because then you can actually, as a character, you would see it. That's the kind of setup that you see.
Okay.
I can't see it.
Yeah, you won't be able to. You're not there.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm not there as well.
What did I miss?
Who are they fighting?
They're not fighting. They're training. You see two to the top. These two. They're just wailing on a couple of training dummies, and that's where the clanging is coming from. You see two in the palisade, and then you can just see in the entrance to the tower three orcs, and one is visibly bigger and more well adorned than the rest.
He's quite hung, you could say.
Give me perception. Well, through the chat that you can hear, they're not being quiet. Through the chat you can just hear the same word being chanted from inside or from the direction of the tower. Say, Arnak. Arnak. Over and over again.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Can I move my icon?
Yeah, go ahead. Just give me a fresh stealth check as well.
Sure.
Oh, you're all the way up there. So you should be down at the bottom.
Oh, that's where you had me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I don't know why it dragged an extra one over, but yeah. That token down at the bottom.
Might be a little slippery, so just be careful.
I'm hidden behind trees, right?
Yes. Yeah. Did you give me that fresh stealth check?
No, I was just about to.
Yeah. Sure.
Nice.
Okay, so if I'm hidden behind trees, I want to definitely make sure I am, but I want to have line of sight off to the right of the tower.
Okay, so
In the forest over there.
sure, if you would just want to move in 20-foot chunks.
I don't want to move over there. I just want to be able to see over there without the rest of the people that I can visibly see being able to see me.
Well, from your location at the moment, that's what you see.
Okay.
And you can see through the trees, and that's generally what you see.
I want to keep my ears peeled. And when I start hearing the other three coming up behind me, I'm going to go into a spell.
Yeah, okay. So you do hear Tom quite a way off.
How far off do I think he is? Do I need to make a check?
200 foot? Because he's
Okay.
being quite loud.
I'm going to cast a major image.
Sure.
And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cast the Chimera from yesterday.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna cast him in the forest. I'm gonna have him like roar and make it seem like he's disturbing the forest in the immediate area, so that their attention is drawn that way, and they might not be able to hear Tom.
Yeah, fair enough. Whereabouts then? I'll drag the counter over and I'll give you control. Oh, give that to Felix. Right, you should have control of it now.
Yeah, I want it to be I want it to be semi-visible to them, like it's just at the edge of the tree line on the other side of the trees, so that they're more alerted to its presence.
So the two orcs on the palisade, they can't see past the tower. If you're setting it within the trees, because the tower stands taller than the palisade.
Yeah, I don't
tower.
want them to be able to directly see it, but if anybody goes over there, I want them to be able to see it. But I want it to make noise and like rustle, look like it's rustling leaves and stuff.
Sure. So you see the big one walk out of the doorway, and he gestures over to the two sparring. You hear him basically order them to come with him. Over. Move around. Move into the trees, and they see it.
I'll have it jump up into the air and take flight.
Okay. So as it jumps up and takes flight, the two orcs that were kind of looking in that direction but couldn't see it because the tower, they shots, crossbows. So not crossbows. He's with longbows. So they took 2 shots. Both of them just miss completely.
I'll have it take evasive maneuvers and head north of the tower, looking like it's going to come in on the 2 archers.
Sure.
Are the other 3 with me yet?
Yeah, they would have drawn up at this point.
Okay.
So
Once it looks like everybody's got their attention on this thing, I'll turn back to the other 2, or the other 3, and say, I've got their attention for now, and there seems to be chanting coming from inside of the tower. We should either rush to the tower. One of us should take out the 2 in the 2 archers, and Tom and I think another one of us should take out the big orc.
So as
Perhaps Gustav can help us with the orc.
How far away is Gustav?
I thought we were matching his pace.
Yeah, you were matching his pace because
Yeah.
you're moving slowly. Just a quick pointer, as the chimeras moved round north to do that kind of strafing run, these guys have moved back around. These 2 stay out. Kind of take cover behind the palisade wall.
So
The other one moves in there.
we're engaging them, Felix. It's a bit of a surprise.
And these 2 move just the edge of it, looking around the corner, but keeping
Well,
cover.
The last time we came across orcs that were chanting, they tried to summon a demon, and if we wait any longer, they might succeed.
Nam, can you make the the bow guards, the archers, fall asleep on the tower?
I can absolutely try. Let me look up the range of the spell as I look through my book.
Weren't they trying to bind the demon since it was already summoned?
You could be right, Tom. I'm not sure.
I think that was brought up before.
Well, I think it should be best if Tom and I and Gustav take the brunt of the attack, while Felix and Nam do the damage to certain targets we need to
I
take
have to
out.
be 90 feet from them, which is entirely possible.
Also,
So, just a quick pointer. Obviously, the chimera's not hung around at this point, so just describe to me again what's happening after this first strafing attack. They've currently missed all of their ranged attacks.
I'd have him go back down into the forest to the north.
Okay, so it's just basically making circle strafes.
Yeah, you said that they play with their food, so
Yeah, that's good.
basically-
also, we saw some dead bodies that looked like a bear. Kind of like Becca. Was that them? Have you seen them, Felix?
Oh my god, these guys cannot roll for shit.
You're wasting all the bad rolls on an illusion.
Yeah, they are just basically unloading it and not hitting it once. They're not even.
They're like holding their bows sideways, trying to look cooler.
Oh yeah. Like the
I
guns
saw
upside
some
down.
bodies that it's quite possible Baka killed someplace back. I thought he was up here, but it was just them training.
I didn't see any track.
Another way.
But he might be inside the tower.
Yes. Well, any other clever ideas before we burst in this party? I don't know how to say that.
I've got nothing. I could drop my illusion and try something else, though, if you want. I could silence the guards outside.
Well, I mean, I would just rush in and try and kill as many as possible. I'm not really a sneaky type.
Very good.
What if we killed the Hydra and then they thought we saved them? Maybe they'd like to talk to us then?
Okay. So as you're watching the circling the strafing of the Chimera, you hear the whistle of the arrow fly out from the trees from nowhere, and it basically backshots one of the orcs that's currently reloading to attack the Chimera. You see the long arrow of a longbow jutting out from between its shoulder blades. It turns around, points in a general direction, the south. Doesn't know where, but just points in that general direction. And the two orcs there now turn around.
Or we could save them from whoever that was.
So all these orcs now kind of move out to these areas.
Does Baka have a bow?
No, I don't think he does.
Okay, one of them finally hits the Chimera and sees the arrow whistle through it, and you hear an orcish, "It's an illusion! It's not real! Prepare for an attack!" Okay, and at this point I would like initiative from you all.
Alright.
Good. I'm glad we spent all the time I bought us talking.
Yes, that was truly amazing.
Like,
I think we need we need to nominate somebody like a shot caller or something.
Yeah.
Or you could have just waited with the illusion. I'm not sure why. I guess for the
So Felix
loudness.
is now apparently a Chimera.
Yes.
You also need to add Nam Zombie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab it quick. Let's go.
Send Tracer music. It feels like we're flying in space, guys.
It's pretty epic, man.
I just want to find a normal townsfolk.
I feel like right now there's like I'm staring out of the bridge of a starship or something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then you jump out of the bridge of the starship and make a 3-point landing right in the middle of this map, right? That's where Baka is right now. It's like my people needed me.
I thought I'd give you some more epic music instead of the usual battle that we use.
I like it. I like it.
Right, so that's your token. I'll just give you control.
I feel like I can't cut people's ears off with this music. It's too discordant.
Right. Okay, so that's initiative, and let's roll the orc group. I'm gonna roll them as one. Is that alright?
Sure.
Okay, Tom, which is your roll? Your roll 2. For that one. Well, quite a bit louder than I thought it was. 1 minute. Write that down for you. Okay.
Apparently, this is the final battle, guys.
Could be.
Yeah.
So, preps went real quick.
No.
Without Baka, definitely will be our final battle.
Right, okay. Nam, do you have control of that?
Yep. Is he holding a map?
It's the Bale of Hay.
Who needs
So,
Do you get to roll
Okay,
your hit
nice.
dice for it, Johan?
Hmm?
Do you get to roll your hit dice?
I think we just take medium.
That doesn't sound like Scott.
No, you roll.
Okay,
Take anything in Scott's game.
3d8 plus 9.
Zombies are.
Maybe you've already done this, but did you roll your new dice for the day?
I don't think you did.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot.
Good shout.
Wow, this guy's a great wizard. Does he even choose his spells every day?
15 and 7, those are pretty good. One is a hit and one is a miss.
Okay, so 23 hit points on the Zomble. Felix, you go.
Is 23, by the way, the average? I'm pretty sure.
22 is the average.
Oh, I don't know whether they rounded the 0.5 up or down. Nailed it.
Invisibility.
Sure. Let's give you a. What should I give you? That. And you can all now hear the chanting of knock, and it's been echoed now. Definitely more than one voice chanting it.
So, I'm gonna give invisibility to myself and Tom.
Oh, I can't see my hands. What's going on?
Great target to give in.
Oh, let's go back to the original music.
Oh, I didn't know that. Baby house.
Okay, so that's the invisibility. So the twins, you now see those individuals just poof out of existence.
Yikes.
Really gonna be like, where's that giant thudding noise
Alright,
coming
done.
from? It's invisible Tom.
Okay, that it, yeah.
That's it.
So the orcs. Just roll perception for all of them because they've still not spotted you.
Yeah, we're all in cover.
No, so they don't spot you yet. They just kind of fan out.
Did you spot the person who shot them? Do
No.
we?
If you want to roll, yeah, I'll give you all a free roll on that one to try and spot where the arrows came from.
Perception?
Ooh,
Yeah.
20.
9.
Tom can't see because his eyes are invisible, and that makes vision stop working.
I'll try to apply logic there.
Fuck, I just closed the arrow 20.
Oh, he's here. You closed our house.
One moment.
That's what I said.
Yeah, so Felix, okay. Felix, to your west, you see a dark-clothed individual darting between the trees, wielding a longbow, and Nam, you do also. Sorry, Nauke, you also see the same thing.
What's the orientation of this map?
Cardinal direction, so north is north, blah blah blah. So in that general location,
But-
and I will move it up.
I thought the arrow hit them from the south, no? But I guess it was like southeast.
You don't know where it hit.
I
It
thought
hit
we-
from behind the orc, and he was facing north. He's
Okay.
now turned round. So and that's the individual that you see.
Looks like a ranger.
We should ask him to join our party.
Can't wait till he talks, guys, and he sounds exactly like Baka. Prediction, hashtag.
But I wanted to teach
Ah.
Baka to read.
Yep. So the orcs now have just found out they've still not, for all intents and purposes, spotted anything. Okay.
Let's see.
Maybe we should just wait and see what this other character is doing over here.
I'm just gonna try and lay low and hold my action to chuck a javelin if one of them gets in 30 feet range.
Okay. Nam.
I will. He said 90 feet. Yes! I will cast Sleep on top of the tower. So let me just... Let's stay this, I think. Oh, what level am I?
Okay, so which are you centering it on?
It doesn't matter.
It's high up, so it wouldn't only be on the upper stuff, right?
Yeah.
So roll your dice.
21.
You see one of them sunk down behind the battlement.
Fuck.
God damn it.
I'll put a time clock on him.
I'm sure his teammate's not going to instantly wake him up.
Yep, and I order... Wait, let me... I order Gustav to go walk here.
Does he walk straight into Invisible Tom and cancel the invisibility?
Probably, yeah.
Doesn't cancel him, but whoa, what's... Careful, Gustav. I'll move him around me. Which is not an attack or a spell, so safe.
Brains.
That's Nam saying that, right? Because Gustav can't talk.
Yep.
Okay,
He's gonna
so
get
is that
some...
it?
For my turn, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to stay behind the trees and hidden like here.
Okay. No. Tom, sorry.
Tom sprints up. Better go stop this demon summoning. Excuse me, Felix. Felix. Oh, that must be you. Oh, I didn't realise you moved. Sorry.
Most subtle, invisible stealth ever.
Well, I'm not gonna sneak through as a 600-pound turtle, so I might as well have a good time.
Saying stuff as you going, or...
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Tommy has to be saying stuff. Like a
Yeah.
shark, you can't stop.
I like the aquatic analogy there.
Yeah, so when he crashed into Felix, he's like, "Oh, sorry there, Felix. Didn't mean to do that."
Okay, so yeah, that's fine.
The good thing
Felix.
Doesn't matter if they know where I am, it's still disadvantage, suckers.
Is there a ladder up onto the palisade?
Yeah, on the front where the orcs were taking cover. There.
Alright. How tall is it? You said it's 15 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, so I get about halfway up the ladder.
Okay. Okay, so the orcs now. These two hearing that stupid noise turn now and move to here.
It's great.
They're kind of looking around. They can't see anything still. Confused, but
You can't see me.
they move. And as a quick point, so Felix and Tom, you now see move up. So you see the big orc that I described. He
Yep.
has just kind of stood in the doorway, just blocking the entire doorway. But over his shoulder, you can see the red-robed orc, similar to the one that you faced at the previous summoning. And you see the bound and trussed form of Baka in front of him.
Okay.
Has it got blood on it?
He's severely beaten, blood dripping from pretty much his entire body, and the orc has his hand on the back of his head with a ritualistic dagger held in his palm.
Do I see any other entrances through the gap?
Nope. It's a broken tower, but the lower wall is all intact.
Like, how high is the wall?
30 foot.
Do any of the guards look injured?
Do
Like they
we?
were in a fight
No.
with Parker?
Do we see that, or is it just?
Just
Just
the
those
two
two,
of them.
because they passed the entrance.
Don't I have climbing cat? Yes, I do! Easy.
Okay, and as you pass it, Tom, you're the only one that can now see this. You see him begin to carve something into the top of Bacca's head, and you all hear Bacca scream out in plain.
He's screaming because he's carving something into his head, guys. It's Bacca, by the way, if you couldn't tell from that very bear-like scream.
And with that free action, these two are just going to lunge in that direction.
You just... I'm not fucking... I'm not going to touch them, man.
That is a 22.
Wouldn't they have disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's with disadvantage. The 21.
22 is a hit with disadvantage.
22 is a hit.
Yeah.
They're both wielding great axes.
Wait, both of them hit?
No,
Okay.
they're both wielding great axe. So the one that hits does. That is 12 damage.
You make that cheating? I'm invisible?
And poof, your invisibility vanishes.
What?
When you take damage,
Is that true?
It's not greater invisibility.
oh, no, sorry. Yep, ignore it. It's when you do damage.
Yeah, when you attack, I was like, oh god, my whole plan is falling apart.
Wait, do you have a plan?
Yeah, so one misses, and then the other, his blade just stops in midair. And that's
It was my shield, you dumb fuck. You could have hit around it. Wait, how the fuck did I know I did put a shield somewhere? Proprioception, I guess.
Well, given that somehow the air has attracted more attention than the shambling zombie, I just shake my head, get up out of from behind the tree I was standing.
It's
And-
talking air.
Yes. Let's see. Perfect. I walk up 30 feet. And I, javelin in hand, chuck it at the first dog over here.
Sure.
Right, there it is. 19 for 9 damage. And then I use my bonus action to summon it back and throw it again.
Hey. Absolute
Okay.
madman.
First hit, second hit. Yep, so with that, the second javelin, as it pierces through him, he slumps or lifeless.
It went right. Like, you know those zombie costumes where you have like this screw through your head? Yeah. Going with the theme of
Right, okay, yeah.
it's right through the side, in left and out, right?
Yeah, so as he slumps to the floor, his javelin in his head. Is that your turn?
Yes. It's just for the fluff. It does look like Naoki has been practicing throwing his javelin and has been throwing stronger than before.
Okay. Nam, you'll go.
Goddammit. What's the sign over this guy?
You don't know, you just notice a odd kind of light around him. Multicolored light that's just kind of enveloping his form.
Okay, we just
It's
see
very
a generic debuff. I'm gonna order my zombie to approach him, but he can't attack, obviously, because he's slow.
Okay.
And I guess I want to try to save Baka, so I'm coming out of the forest into the next into the cover of the next tree, and I'm gonna cast. Whoops! I'm gonna cast sleep behind that guy, so in this area.
Okay.
So that
I don't
he gets
think-
affected, Baka not.
I gave the precise location of the guy when I was shouting.
No, but the scream of Baka, they begin to carve into his head.
Yeah, I mean we also can see
Yeah.
this area.
Yeah. To
Oh
be
yeah,
fair,
that's
Nam
true.
is
You can
pretty
see
smart.
further.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll give you that. So roll your damage.
Let's have Alex play 2 characters now.
17.
So Tom, you see Baka slump to the ground asleep.
No, I said, is it not possible to hit this guy without hitting Baka?
Oops.
It's
don't
an
think you
area
can see
effect,
that.
and it goes on the lowest.
Yeah, but I said I would.
Yeah,
But you
don't
wouldn't
have
know
the
exactly
that's my
where
knowledge.
Okay, yeah,
Baka
that's true.
is.
Well, at least Baka's gonna die peacefully.
Yeah, that's definitely knowledge. I'm not giving you that.
Yeah, that's what I was complaining about. Presumably he's a 1 HP Baka, so I guess 16 is not enough.
No, it isn't.
Shock.
Yeah, so yeah, Baka slumps to the floor asleep.
Well, Nim, that was awful nice of you.
Good job, you interrupted the ritual because they had to be wide awake.
Yes, I was aware of that.
Okay. And one moment. Yeah, fuck it, we might as well. Alex, what's he doing?
What? No!
Nani?
Nobody could have expected this.
Alex is playing 2 characters now? Oh, I want another one.
I'm going to fire 2 shots at this guy.
Yep, okay.
You playing a real ranger?
Hits and hits.
20 and 22, so 16
So-
damage.
They both just sink into him, and yeah, the familiar whistle that you heard before is echoed again, and 2 lightning fast arrows just drop this orc before he even has a chance to know what's happened. He's kind of looking over at the zombie like, huh? And then, thump, thump.
Who drew that? Can I delete it?
Okay. Any movement? Alex?
Yes.
Okay, move in. Okay.
Move to there.
Alex, your new character looks exactly like Scott's avatar. It's the DM playing.
I don't have avatars turned on. Quick.
Tom has a wee run around the place. To the bake.
You don't see anything apart from solid
Similar.
mossy wall.
Yeah. And then he readies his
You
climbing
check.
gear.
Okay.
And then he's like, hey, mate, I'm coming for you! You in trouble? You don't actually need climbing gear to climb, of course, but
That's fine. Just gives you what advantage?
you get actually completely useless unless you use it to you can use an action on it, whoever's going to do that. It's more for like long climbing where you have a risk of falling a lot.
Yeah, I mean, normally I would say if Nam or any of the twins were trying to climb this, they would need it, but you probably wouldn't need it with your claws.
Yeah, I'm really
Trolls
athletic
are
as well.
expert climbers, right?
Okay, so
Tom actually is an expert climber.
Right.
Don't try to apply physics.
Are both of them up now? Am I saying that correct?
Yes.
Wait, that orc would probably get an attack opportunity on me, by the way.
Yeah, I would say without noise you being, he just takes a swing. 20.
20 with
Yeah.
disadvantage. Yeah, that's a hit. I don't know
Really?
why. What do you mean? It's 20. Oh, 20. That's such a low AC.
AC, man.
Really? Oh, I'm so surprised at 20s. See, feel that salt. What?
Damage.
Oh, okay. Whew. salt pours out of the
Right
wind.
about
Look.
it more or so.
The archers couldn't hit for shit, but apparently these guys can't.
Oh no, the archers are the useless. No, I'm sorry.
Well, good thing these hitting guys are squishy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Felix, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I'll jump off the top of the ladder and into these guys, and I'm gonna stab one of them, the one that got shot with the arrow.
Sure, I'll say you just move through their space into the palisade up there.
Sure.
And take your attack.
Maybe advantage because of invisibility?
That is, you get advantage for your visibility, so there's
Yeah, I'll give you it.
and the condition.
I was tossing up between having to move through them and then, but I'll give you it because I'll
would
say
be
as you
surprised,
come in over, you make your attack. Yep. So you lunge. Which one, left or right?
You said the right one was the one who took the arrow?
Yeah.
Then that one.
Okay. That is right.
17 damage.
17 damage. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. So as you lunge through him, and you pierce him with your rapier. What's the 3d6 for? What was that again?
Psychic blades.
Yeah. So as you kind of pierce him, and you slide into him, and then he just rolls back in a silent scream and collapses.
Okay,
So, yep.
that's for me.
Okay, so the orcs now. So that guy now hearing that, he hears it, turns slightly, and then realizes there's still people in front of him. So
One of whom just killed his mate.
runs straight up to individual javelin his friend.
Well, maybe he's in love with an archer. We don't know. Who knows? These detailed, fleshed out characters, what kind of backstory they have.
17.
Miss.
Okay, yep. So he swings and misses. Yeah, that's fine. So the other one's going to swing at the reanimated corpse. That'll hit. Does 11 damage. So 12. Okay. And the big one's just going to stay in place. Barks orders from where he stood, and you can, for anyone that speaks Orcish, you just say hold them off. It's not long now. And the blood shaman that you encountered before, he yanks Backer up by his chin and brings a blade to his throat. And begins to carve down onto his chest.
So can only the zombie see that, or is Felix high enough?
In fact, actually, no. None of you would see that. So
I don't know.
Alex, his new character, would.
My new character plays flying in the air, and I also want to see it. Thanks.
You hear a voice coming from the forest. Not so fast, young man. As my new character steps out into the...
Okay.
My new character.
I whip out my wooden sword and say Ragnum and smash the orc in front of me with my shillelagh. Or at least try to. Let's see. That's a miss,
Yes.
I reckon. And another miss.
Yeah. Whiff.
Yeah, whiff.
No.
I You won't allow me to counterspell the ritual, right? So I'm gonna I will order the zombie to attack the thingy in front of him, the orc.
Okay. What's the zombie's attack?
What's the zombie attack?
I've got it, don't worry.
Could just
Plus 3 to hit.
search on the thing and drag in a zombie.
Yeah, will do.
9. Great.
Miss.
And then he groans in his face, and I support him by casting Chill Touch on the orc.
Okay. That hits.
Solid 5.
5 hold damage. Oh, in fact, reroll. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute.
We said the
Yeah,
aura,
reroll
the
the zombies
shimmering.
attack.
Hmm?
Reroll the zombies attack.
18.
That hits. So that is 1d6 plus 1.
Wait, are they fairy-fired?
Didn't you see they were fairy fired?
No, I assumed that because it looked like
As
it.
a
I mean,
player, you can assume that.
yeah, it's just I have the
7.
spell and I use it frequently, so would I notice that?
Yeah, you would probably recognize it.
I think we all would, because you use it every battle almost.
Okay. So that your turn?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Devlin.
I run up to here. Yeah. To here.
Try raging first.
And as I'm running, I shout towards Nokia. Try and hit him with something spikier. Seeing his wooden sword. And you feel a sudden burst of inspiration.
Oh,
Yes. What is that? D6.
Idiot.
Wait, with 2 bards
Sweet.
now.
And you can use it on attack rolls or damage.
we should all play
Ooh.
bards.
Oh.
Yeah, we should play a band.
Tom
And then-
Tom can play his drums.
I take a knee and fire 2 shots into the leader.
Alright, I'm going to give you disadvantage on that because the big orc is fully within the doorway.
I've got a clear line of sight.
Yeah, but that's just the semantics of the map.
Oh, okay.
I've said numerous times that he's stood in the doorway.
Okay.
I don't understand.
In that case,
So what is
cast
disadvantage?
fear.
Don't you mean covered?
I cast Fairy Fire on the room.
Yeah, cool. So,
Alright, Baka, make a dex save.
yeah, they both succeed.
That's a shame.
Unlucky.
Thus ends my turn.
Tom,
How high is the wall under this particular bit?
What color is your fairy fire?
30 foot.
Okay, I climbed to the top of the wall.
Smoke grey.
Give me
Smoke
your
black.
athletics. I will say, with the addition of climb tools, then
Okay. Athletics +7, baby.
yeah, that's fine. You can climb up.
Yeah, I had to dash, so that's my
Yeah.
turn.
Anyone else would have had a real issue climbing this, even with.
Really, I thought it'd be like full of footholds and stuff.
Well, it is pitted and stuff, but it's also covered in moss and.
They don't have claws or climbing kit to spear through the moss.
Maybe a thief would have been able to because they're pretty good at climbing, right?
I'm pretty good at climbing as well.
I'm terrible at climbing.
I don't even know.
An invisible Tom is just gonna fall on the mage and squish it.
Did this guy with the bow fire on their turn?
Nope, because he just got woken up that turn, and
Okay. Just checking.
He's yawning,
that's a hit.
rubbing his eyes.
Should also be prone.
No, that's what he used to get up.
20 damage.
He's still up.
That's it.
Okay. So the orcs now. So that one that's in combat with you, Felix, is going to attempt to attack you.
That
With the
D8
bow.
can.
Oh, what?
Hang
What
on,
was
me.
that, Felix?
He's attacking me with a bow.
Nope. He draws a short sword, attacks you with a short sword. That's going to miss 8.
Yep.
Okay. Is anyone else yet? So the zombie. Who's attacking the zombie? He's going to hit. That's for 12 damage. Oof.
Rip Gustav.
Yep, that brings Gustav down to 0.
Oh no! Whatever shall I do?
Give me the contract.
Zombies never die.
Yeah, remember to give me the contract in your turn.
The what?
Oh no, contract now. So
Zombies
yeah.
don't die, Johan.
Constitution. Well, it's D20 plus 3.
Better than a 10, right? If he's on 0. Yeah, I don't remember how it works.
14.
That would be. That's not enough. So yeah. Gustav is down. I repeat, Gustav is down.
We've lost our Gustav. I repeat, the Gustav has been lost.
Okay,
Oh.
Orc on. Okay,
He shall return, but in greater numbers.
19.
That's my AC. So that's a hit.
You
No?
can add that D8 to your AC if you would like.
Sure, why not?
Can you?
Yep.
Yes, you can.
I'm
I don't know which. I've not had a proper look over, Devlin.
College of Valor.
Ah,
When an attack roll is made against the creature, it can use its reaction to roll the Bardic Inspiration die and add the number rolled to its AC against the attack.
yes,
sweet.
that's fine. With that,
Right.
it would miss.
I'm still gonna roll for good luck. Thank you.
And the orc now, as you see, Tom, you've seen it's carved down onto his chest, and it pushes the blade slowly, kind of Band of Brothers style, into Baka, and you see Baka's head roll back, his eyes wide, his mouth open, and kind of a silent scream as the blade pierces into his chest.
Oh no. What are we gonna do? Good thing we can always heal him after during the time he takes its saving throw.
I
Yeah, Johan.
I will. I have. Gustav
Plans.
said to me.
Okay. So let's say, right. So this orc now looks back, and you hear kind of menacing laughter, and he rushes forward towards Devlin. He's going to attack.
Oh, of course, I could have just waited at the door for him to run by me.
Okay. So I will. I've not used him yet, so one moment. What am I going to do? Right, okay, so he's going to swing twice at Devlin. So the first is a 21.
That's a hit.
Second is a nat 1.
That's a miss.
Okay, so he's going to do. Okay, that's the wrong dice. Ooh. That is. That is 16 damage.
Are you down?
No.
That would be funny.
What
What is your constitution? What is your constitution score? I have a 4 in constitution.
Yeah, 16 damage. Okay, and the blood shaman now kind of steps back away from Bacchus' corpse now, continues the
How
chant.
convenient.
Arnak. Arnak. And he's kind of left back in like a kneeled, slumped stance, his head rolled over, with the dagger still in his chest.
I was gonna do the, you know how we were talking about jumping off the bridge of a spaceship. I was gonna like cue the music and then land like a superhero.
And... now, okay, God.
All right. I'm going to try and quickly dispatch this orc in front of me. Big money.
No whammies. That hits.
7.
Is that 7 total? Anything else?
Yeah, that's everything because I already used that die and I don't have other stuff. But I'm going to use my extra attack.
Yep.
23 for 4 magic damage. Oh, I'm liking these rolls.
Yeah, he's still snarling at you.
Can I do anything cool with my bonus action? Probably not. Nope. Alright. That's my turn.
I think I might still be able to jump on him. Also, yeah, Felix, I said that.
I will chill touch the guy in front of Naokia. It's probably not a hit.
What the fuck was that?
I think it's the ritual taking place.
Oh, I thought that was on a different tab. I was so confused.
Your other D&D campaign you're playing.
Yes.
Are you browsing Reddit right now, Johan?
Oh, of course.
So chill touch, who was that on? The one that's stuck in...
Naokia.
Okay, that misses.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna... I want to walk around here to see what's happening inside there.
Yep, so you can see Bacca slumped over, dagger in the chest, his head rolled forward. Still for the moment. Blood seeping through his chest and wounds and dripping off his head. And you see on the head, well, in fact, you wouldn't see from here, but Tom would see Pentacle carved onto the top of his head. You just see a lot of blood.
Yeah, I just see blood. Oh no! Naokia, they murdered him.
Murdered who? I shot
Bacca.
back while smacking the orc in the face.
Devlin?
I cast invisibility on myself.
Ha!
I drop like a, like magician smoke bomb. Yeah, yeah, and disappear.
Yep. Okay.
And then I move away 30 feet.
Are you sure you're not from the College of Ninjas?
Now, would he get an opportunity attack?
Don't know, I'm invisible. You can't see me.
Yeah, but he sees you go invisible.
And we can hear you, presumably, since you're within 5 feet.
I guess he can swing on his turn, right?
You can make a perception roll
Yeah,
against
that's what I'm going to do.
passive stealth, maybe.
Missed. The perception failed, so he's just... Yeah. That's fine. Anything else?
For my bonus action, I'm going to shout out, kill that one in the tower quickly, to Felix and inspire him.
This feeling feels familiar.
Tom.
So D8 can be used on the usual bard stuff plus damage, or add it to your AC.
Okay, Scott, so we're going to have a little bit of a discussion before I make my move, right? So, on a flat ground, right, my character with no run-up can jump 9 feet distant, right? So if I can go 9 feet on 0 feet, that should suggest for each 10 feet that I fall, I can go another 9 feet, right?
So you're making the parable suggestion.
Yeah, I'm on a parabolic arc. I can jump at least 9 feet on flat ground, so I don't think 15 feet is too difficult. or 11 feet. Yeah, I'm only really asking for an extra 5 feet.
30-foot drop.
30
Yeah,
feet drop
take
to go
3d10
forward.
bludgeoning,
You
yeah.
can weigh a hell of a lot.
3d6. But I weigh the hell a lot, but I can still jump the same distance other people would do. So,
You can also skirt the wall.
yeah, I could do that, but I would probably require a dex check. Oh,
Okay, I'll let you do it, but you need to succeed in an athletics check.
okay. Johan, give me a 15, please.
Yep, you'll get a 15.
I think you actually need to see me, so I don't think you can do that with your ability.
Oh yeah, 60 feet range.
So roll your athletics, and I will tell you.
Woohoo! So he's got the trident up, and then he like appears in the air as he's falling towards him, like trident held in 2 hands.
I get the image of the blood sorcerer just looking up and like the sun's kind of catching his eyes, and then out of the glare, just Tom, the shadow of Tom just landing on top of him.
He weirdly looks like Jason no more.
So the blood sorcerer is looking with a maniacal grin at Baka, and is completely entranced by him with the repetition of that name. Doesn't notice you, and then the shadow passes over. As Tom flies through the air, catches his attention. He looks up and he sees the
Yeah, yeah.
form of Tom bearing down on him.
Baka!
So I will give you. You're going to take 3d6 damage anyway.
Give us,
Of course.
Give us your best Matthew McConaughey impression.
Oh.
Fly through the air.
15 damage.
Why are you rolling it?
No, that's the damage you take by landing.
Yeah, no, why is he rolling it?
Because that's the environment. Who
Yeah.
damages you?
I want to
That's
roll
the
it.
joke.
So 15 damage. But I'll give you advantage on the attack against him, and an extra. Yeah, fuck it. Take the 3d6 on 2 damage as well.
Oh, wow. Great. Great! 15. So plus 15. Oh, also, before I do this, I bonus action Slayer Spray.
Okay. Well, 15's enough to hit. Is it enough to hit? One moment.
I would so love if he missed.
I stand the ground, he like looks up and he jumps back out of shock, and I just land in front of him. Have you guys seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where they're jumped and they're like lit by the moon? That's what I'm imagining.
I haven't watched that movie.
Are you talking about the Michael Bay movie?
Maybe, I don't remember what movie it was.
Need to check some.
But they're like outlined and the moon's behind them and they're like jumping. That's what I'm imagining. I can't find a photo of it, sadly.
Yeah, I mean, it would have hit anyway without the advantage, so yeah. Give me your Slayer's Prey damage.
Yeah, plus 15 from the thing, so 30 damage.
Did you roll your 3d6 for the impact?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were just using the one you gave me. Since, you know, I hit him, he hits me.
No.
13, well, good.
So what's that?
Right, 28.
28.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I can say for the purposes as well, the 500-pound armoured shell of a total impacting him is going to go prone. As you bowl him over.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
So is he not dead?
No, there's no way he would stay stood up. He's not dead.
Oh, okay. Well, I attack him again. And by the way, this is the only ever time I've used the trident two-handed.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
So
damage.
Slayer's Prey.
13.
Do you get Slayer's Prayer on every attack or just once a turn?
I
Because
think
Hunter's
it's every
Mark used to
attack.
just be once a turn.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is... I can't scroll down my cards, see me. Look, I'm pretty sure it's every turn because I've done it every turn and I would have noticed before.
Yeah, but every turn and every attack are different.
Oh, and then I do, since I hit, I use menacing attack. So I add another D8.
Oh, yeah, no, so you don't get its first attack on each turn. So 9
So
damage
it's,
so
okay,
far.
so 9, and then, wow, I've been doing that. Phew, a lot. 5, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll be scared of you. Yeah.
I'll be frightened, yeah.
Okay.
I would use a trip attack, but there's no need.
It's already down.
Yeah.
That is 18.
Alright, that's good. Yeah, I'm 15. 15's the DC.
Yeah, so it's not
I also
scary.
used a precision attack when I jumped. So
He's more scared of your weight rather than you as a person.
wow, that's offensive.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's your turn, yeah?
Yeah, I found the photo, so it's like, well, this isn't the exact photo I was looking for, but imagine him at the back, except he's holding a trident instead of 2 swords.
That misses Felix.
Oh, nice.
D8 inspiration.
Yeah, if you want to use it. I mean, technically should roll it before, but...
Yeah, but before you say it misses, I'm sure you could have guessed from 9.
Yeah. Sorry, I rolled a 1d6. Do you want me to re-roll?
Reroll it.
I'm sure that still misses.
That still misses. Anything else?
That's it?
Okay. The Ox now, he's going to swing for you, Felix. That is a 19.
That definitely hits.
Yeah. Nine damage.
Alright.
Okay. And the orc there. Turn. Go. None.
Oh,
The
Oh,
other
damn
ones
it.
go for Nauka. So the 2 on Nauka. That's gonna miss. 18.
miss. My AC is 19.
Okay. And then the one that's on Nam is gonna be. That
No,
definitely
yes.
hits. 22. Nam.
Yeah, 22 hits. I mean, I'm a wizard. We have to ask.
12 damage.
Hey, does.
That was his first
Strong.
attack. And second attack is a 21.
Yeah, I mean, 12 damage, he said.
Plus another 15.
Well, I'm on solid 3 HP.
Okay, it's only more up. Okay, yep. So the blood shaman's going to stand up. And is going to. What's he going to do?
Punch me, please. Go on, I'm still weak. Just one punch will do it.
What?
I'm trying to get him to punch me so I can riposte.
Okay, so he's going to bring his hands together and clap them together, invoking a word, and cast Thunder Wave, angling it away from Baka.
I don't think you can angle Thunderwave, mate.
Thunderwave is around you.
Wow.
Probably destroys the wall.
No, it doesn't. That would be shatter.
Actually, yeah, no, that's my bad.
You don't think Thunderwave would destroy a wall?
Sorry, no, I misread it. I thought it was a cone. In that case, he's going to do the same thing, clap his hands together, but then he claps on his chest and casts Backskin.
Nice.
And you see his, the magics roll up his arm and over his body. Just, yeah, it's kind of ethereal tree bark on his skin.
It's not like clotted blood or something, since he's a thematically, you know, blood skin.
Well,
That's Johan's
blood
character.
that's dripping from his robes kind of turns it that colour after a few moments.
I'm not sure I like your new look.
Yep, that's
Has he
it.
said anything to me?
No, not so much.
Tom did say hello as he was flying through the air in Orcish. Hello.
And, yeah, I kind of played that song a little bit too earlier, but as this happens, Baka's body begins to kind of rigor mortis straighten. His head tilts back straightens and arches. He rises up with his back arched.
I don't know what you're going to do with Devlin.
Damn.
his arms spread wide, and you begin to see the blood effectively pour from all of his wounds. And Tom, you now see, if you turn around at this point, you'd see a scourge stone mounted in the pommel of the blade that's dug in his heart, and that begins to glow deep purple as the body rises into the air.
Oh, nice, Bucko leveled up.
And
He evolved.
it begins to bleed from his paws, and his body begins to shake. The chant of Arnak continues and rises to crescendo from the blood shaman, and his skin begins to peel back, and
Damn.
with a sickening crunch, you hear all the bones in his body break, and
That is sickening.
his body just gibbs and explodes around the room.
Well, that was easy.
Sounds like a million
And then
people biting.
bursting from the explosion of blood, a huge entity. It comes from the remains of Baka. Let's move it up. Let's get rid of Baka.
This is
He
my
dead. He dead as fuck.
Bacchus final form.
So yeah,
It's
Tom, you see.
fucking ugly.
I know
Tom's the
what
only
that
one that can see
is.
this.
I know what that is. Oh no.
You all heard it. You all heard that horrible crunch of the bone breaking and the splatter of his body across the room, followed by the guttural roar that you heard in that little sound clip. And Tom, you see this entity towering over you. 4 arms, 2 that are formed into pincers, and the rest of the body is just a hulking mass of muscle.
It's the Incredible Hulk.
It's
Hulk
worse.
doesn't give you the name.
It's worse than the Hulk?
It's worse than the Hulk.
Can the Hulk never lose?
Yeah.
You just get stronger, right?
Yeah, it's a Glabrazoo. They are fucking gnarly.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah,
Doesn't
guys, a
matter,
glabster.
no, right? You find out
Labrador.
through-
Yeah, you wouldn't know
It's a
that.
Labrador.
Okay. And that is end of the Ox turn. Okay.
I think that I should roll initiative separately at
Alright,
the end of
I'm
the start of the turn.
trying to mumble a word, and the shillelagh I'm holding bursts into green flame, and I'm gonna smash the fairy-fired orc in front of me with it.
Yep.
Let's see if I made this token correctly. So it should have advantage.
Yep.
Um,
That hits.
Alright, so it does 9 magic damage from the shillelagh hitting, and
Yeah, that's
then
It's dead.
six
Dead.
fire damage from the flame, and then
He's
3 and then 6 other fire damage jump over to the next one.
He's not dead anymore.
Yeah,
So-
suddenly the amount of damage that you just caused him to burst back into life.
Yeah. So
These
this one-
orcs are healed by flames.
Yeah. Oh sweet, I killed them both.
If it bounces over, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna use my action surge. Run over to the big one attacking Nam,
Sure.
and try and hit him twice with the shillelagh.
Crack
It's
on.
no longer enveloped in green fire. 14
That is a miss.
and 11.
That misses.
And I say a very meek oi cunt.
Oi, Kun. Might.
And that's my turn. Great use of that action surge. I love it.
Nam, your go.
Run away.
I will.
Nam, quick pointer. Out the corner of your eye, you would have seen that.
The thingy magic thingy.
Yes.
Lauke just thinks of celery.
Yeah, that's far away though, and right in front of me there's an orc that's absolutely murdering me. So that's more important right now.
So in classic wizard style, you punch it so you can run away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wolfie was so dumb in a wizard.
I will try to slap him with my quarterstaff. Which of my 2 rolls did I use already?
None.
No,
Yeah.
neither.
Yeah, I wasn't
Use
sure if
one
I...
of them.
Yeah, but I didn't give him... Yeah, I'm gonna quarterstaff him. 17.
Misses.
What? Yeah,
Deflects it off of the shields.
I look a little confused because that felt like a really good swing. I'm gonna say, I'll have you back now, Kier. And then I won't have his back.
Run away! Fuck,
I mean,
fuck you doing?
40 feet. Yeah, that's probably fine.
You mobile, yeah?
Yeah. Super mobile. Yeah, and that's it.
Okay.
I really hope his movement speed is
In Russia, we call it supermobile.
super mobile.
Definitely.
I am going to move 30 feet to here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come out of invisibility, firing a shot up at this guy for my first shot.
Yeah.
Do you have like 2 hand crossbows?
No, I've got a longbow.
He has 2 longbows.
Fires them with his feet.
Nice.
It's so retarded, like hovering in the air.
Yeah, so Felix is the
Has to
Pressure
jump
and
every
nail
time.
it opens its mouth and utters a guttural word of orc shit, yeah. And then all of a sudden there is a arrowhead poking out of its mouth. And it just crumbles to the floor in front of you.
Awesome.
And I'm going to fire my second shot off at this guy.
Yep. Do you not even look at that one? It's like over the shoulder.
Yeah.
This whole encounter is a Dude Perfect compilation.
Yes.
That hits, and okay, you see the same kind of thing, but this orc, this arrow just hits it in the shoulder. It's deflected the blow from Nam.
Alright.
And then I shout to Naukir, kill him quickly. There's bigger foes here. And give
Are you
him the
fucking
inspiration.
kidding me?
Man, this guy's a meta gamer, isn't he? A backseater. First he's like, use a better weapon now, Kier. Kill him faster now, Kier. Jeez.
Tom,
Yeah, Tom stabs at the guy with his trident.
have you even taken notice of what's just appeared behind you?
I think you haven't aligned the initiative because the thing should have gone first.
No,
Just saying.
it's summoned on his turn, so it,
Ah,
on
Yeah,
his turn.
exactly.
He's gonna
The
sword it.
reason I didn't
Yeah.
take the turn them.
And then, is he still alive? Wait, hold on, let
You
me...
roll that twice, mate, 'cause that's the rolled dice.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm trying to think whether or not I should use an attack on it. He's probably dead to have to... When you make an attack roll... Yeah, I'll use menacing attack on it too. So a total of 13, 7, 29 damage. Wow, less than...
That was exactly the amount you needed.
Really? Yes!
As Tom lets out a laugh, he turns around and sees the Glabrezoot behind him.
Yeah, okay.
Just
so
trails off weekly.
Yeah. He turns around. He goes, oh! He uses a bonus action to extend the range of his spear by 5 foot. And or his trident, and strikes it. So I don't move Slayer's Prey onto him. For 7 only. And then...
that hits, yeah.
Yeah. And then he runs away.
You hit it, but you find it hard to pierce the armour.
Does it do less damage than he's expecting?
It's almost like he might be I don't know. We're going to find out when I use my full action on another turn to see what his weaknesses are. And then Tom's like, oh, well, I'm just going to go through this door that's too difficult to shoot through for a trained archer, so there's no way he's fitting through. And then he's going to run out and be like, guys, there's a demon! Run! Also, thanks for the invisibility. That was very useful, Felix.
Okay.
Oh, hi there, person.
Alright, so
Oh, hey, person.
let's just refresh the order of it. Okay, Felix.
Let's step on top of this dead orc. I'm gonna use hold person on the orc next to Naukir.
Oh, good one.
Sure, is that in range?
60 feet.
Oh, just.
Nice.
Okay. 2DC.
Wisdom save.
Ooh. Obviously DC?
15.
Yeah, roll not 18.
Nicely done.
Wait, wasn't Johan trying to roll a whole person like 5 times
Yep.
some session?
Out of curiosity, because I don't know how this works, but can Nam give him the 7?
Yeah, I can give him the 7.
Do you have to give it before or after the roll?
Before.
Before.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting that we retcon. I just mean next turn.
Apply yourself, Johan.
Yeah, he's just saying, Johan, you're shite.
Shit, Johan.
Yes, that's true.
Get your shit together. Get all your shit. Put it in a rucksack. Get it together.
Yes.
And Tom says, save the 7 for the big bad demon that's about to run out, please.
You need to be in view of it, in range of it anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Oxton, so the one that's fighting.
Oh, he's missing.
Now, okay, it's going to turn. I swing twice at you.
I don't know if I would have to be in range of the 7 because technically the orc is getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's semantics. We'll sort it if it happens.
Remember, you can add the 8 to your AC.
That's a nat 20.
So what is his full?
You do not get this information.
All
You
right.
don't get that information.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield to get 24 AC, and then I'm gonna use the D8.
Damn, son!
Oh, why not? Save it for the D8.
I'll let you.
28.
Wait, he rolled a nat 20.
Not
Yeah. Well, if
Yeah,
he
but
only
if
has
it's- if it-
+7 like me.
He rolled a nat 20, doesn't matter if you have 400 AC.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a nat 20 always hits.
Oh, well then I guess I would not do that.
No, you wouldn't know he rolled a nat 20. I don't know what information you actually know.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Scott says it, so maybe you're allowed to use it if he says it.
Oh. Not a great crit.
Wow.
Yep.
So 16 goes
That
over
could have
first,
been
but,
worse.
Yeah, gonna be a
Yeah,
lot
but
worse.
At least it lasts your entire turn, right? Both shield and the.
yes,
The second is
bonus.
a 19, so you can use shield on
Yep.
that.
I already used shield on the first one. Still went through. I'm baffled.
Yeah, so with vicious attack, it just goes straight through all your defenses, the first one, but then the upswing catches on your magical armor.
Hmm.
Nam.
Okay, are you alright? How wounded does the orc in front of him look?
Not at all.
Not very. Great. That's perfect. Fantastic. Well, that's my brother. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on that guy and give him a 5.
Nice.
Whole person goes off. Then.
7, I guess.
Definitely does have enough wisdom. So a whole person is cast.
Well, maybe he
Gives you
has.
advantage on auto crits, doesn't it?
I think it's just advantage.
Is it not restrained?
I think he's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed.
Yeah, so it's auto crit then.
Sweet. So 2 auto crits, right? When
Yeah.
your turn is over, anyways.
And he doesn't get freed from it if he takes damage.
Yeah.
And then
Wow,
I'm gonna
you went at the perfect time in the initiative for this.
Hmm.
cycle around again. Actually, now that I saw the thing, I'm gonna cycle around the other way.
Okay.
All right. So how does this work? Do I just roll damage?
No.
You still got a hit.
Ah,
So
okay.
Advantage, but it's auto crits.
You could also like he also automatically feels strength and dex throws, so you could just like put him on the ground if you
Get a
wanted.
15. I think I haven't used it. Yeah.
All right. For the second one, I used the 15 then, which would be +6, so 21.
Just hits.
All right. So auto crit, right? So that's how do we roll crits? Do we double? or-
Double dice.
Double dice.
Okay.
Just
So
use your green flame blade on this.
no, it's not how that works, Ross. I can't use it as the extra attack.
No, I'm saying you should have used it.
No, because green flame blade is for more than one enemy. Because it
I like
jumps.
how there's this giant.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
wall
dice
of
on it, so you just roll them all.
It's his character. I don't know
Yes.
what he wants.
So
Kill everyone is what he's doing.
thank you, Ross. So it's 4 plus 3, 7 damage, right?
Well, you need to roll your d8 again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it's
2d8
double.
plus 3.
That's your first crit.
Jesus!
So 6 damage.
Feels bad.
Brother, we have to train that again.
Okay. Double him.
Can you describe this attack on the completely still orc?
He manages to somehow hit one of the hardest parts of his armor.
Misses the first one.
He's still shaken from when he used all his magic and the inspiration to block this attack. He thought he was
Oh,
safe,
yeah.
and then it just crushed down on his shoulder, which he holds his weapon with. So this is like really sluggish attack.
Did you say he fails any dex or strength saves?
Automatically.
I cast heat metal on him, on his armor.
Nice.
Poor fucking orc.
Give him his spell.
He's getting the
And it,
boss treatment.
and it automatically crits.
No, because it's not. It's a.
No, it's not that
It's
type
not
of
melee.
spell.
It's not melee.
No. Oh, so that's a con save,
Oh,
So he rolls.
which he's got no problem against con saves.
I thought it was a
Oh,
dex
he
save.
fails.
Thank God.
So
Luck is our lady tonight, boys.
is that a concentration spell?
It is.
Mind.
It's concentration, so it continues until he either takes it off, drops the item. Yeah, you can freely ignore him, and I'll just concentrate on that, and he'll eventually burn to death.
Let's give him that for heat armor. Okey-doke.
And I'm gonna move.
So does he take half damage because of the if he saves, or is it no damage?
He failed. So
He takes no damage.
I just mean in
Although-
the future turns.
okay. The demons
Oh.
fully
Oh,
out
no.
of it. So
He takes the damage regardless. He needs to make the con save to hold on to it.
well, you
If
can't-
it's a weapon, okay.
If
can't
it's a
get rid of
weapon,
armor.
but you can't get rid of armor.
So now if it's summoning stupor, that's the demon roars and stomps out after.
Oh, the door! Very small door frame that held one small orc boy.
Yeah, it meant I couldn't fire through it with advantage.
So the demon's stuck in there
Straight through it.
Does he
forever.
have to use one of his attacks to smash through the door?
No.
See, I suggested
Worth a
whether
shot.
I
Sorry,
could
Tom.
smash through.
Right. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Guess we get more than one character, guys.
Right. First one misses.
I riposte, motherfucker.
Get a nerve. Feel my fury.
Also, as I was running away, I brought out my shield, by the way. When a creature you make your action and once expend once, make a melee attack if you hit. Okay. So one-handed now. I presume that hits, so I'd my d8. 12 damage. Which I'm sure doesn't quite do enough.
Yeah. So you strike pretty soundly, but don't seem to do much damage.
You guys have done 19 damage, but it feels like 8.
Yeah, so the first one.
When was 8 half of 19, Ross?
Second one is 18.
Oh, 9 even. 18?
Yeah.
Ah, misses!
Third one is a 20.
No! That hits. Oh god.
What?
Don't have a lot of HP, guys. I kind of jumped off a 30 foot.
That was only the fist, so.
Well, he died. Great.
I cast first.
9 damage.
Oh. I could take exactly one more of those.
24.
Wait, he's got 4 attacks!
Yeah.
Place the 9, please.
That is
Yes.
8!
6.
Whew!
Okay. That is now Tom's turn.
Right, I dropped my shield because there's no way I'm surviving 4 attacks. Two-handed time. How big is it? Is it large? It's probably really good strength.
It's large.
Fuck it, YOLO. First strike. Oh, first I think I moved my bonus action to put the thing on it. Oh my fucking god, 3.
That misses.
I will use Processor. It's probably got a really good AC. Precision attack probably won't hit. Fuck's sake. Fuck it. Okay. Attack again. Oh my god. Wait, might as well use precision attack. To add a D8 to my attack roll. 19. Oh my god.
That's exactly what you needed.
Wow.
In fact, no, sorry. Yeah, no, it hits.
Well, that's shit. Having to use that instead of making them prone. Well, I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna run away. Yeah, I'm gonna look around at my friends, and I'm gonna. What's this? Is there a tent here?
Hide inside.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll, whatever. I'm just
You'll be
gonna.
able to get through the entrance, Ross. It's the perfect solution.
I am going to run.
Wait, you're not a demon. You have to tell me if you're a demon.
I am going to run here.
Okay.
I guess.
Opportunity.
An attack of opportunity. I only have 17 AC because I dropped my shield.
21.
Okay. Does he do 2 or 1 damage? Then I'm fine, guys.
Yeah, he drops you.
Yeah.
I can't even if he rolls minimum damage, he drops you.
Yeah.
I would drop dead there.
I would actually drop dead here because that's when I left his
Yeah.
attack. Assuming I run in the tent, which I assumed because already did the straight line.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Felix.
Dissonant whispers.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 17.
Okay, he takes half damage.
Let's see that damage.
Yeah, I'm checking it to make sure I got the damage right.
I did do like 100 damage in 3 rounds, by the way, so I'm quite pleased with that. Though I didn't actually do 100 damage because he takes less than.
Still
4.
only counts as 1.
That's true.
Psychic damage, if that matters.
Does. Okay, just shakes his head.
And then I'm going to crouch down behind the parapet.
A well-founded strategy.
The orc is now going to attack here again.
Did he snap out of the hold person?
Oh shit, yeah.
That's at the end of the turn as well.
Yeah, so I'll take the wisdom saving throw now. 15?
Yep, he has to do 14.
Fuck.
So it snaps out.
He does take another 2. Oh, is it my turn or his turn?
Doesn't matter as long as it's consistent.
Your turn.
The heat metal thing.
Well, you have to use a bonus action. You can.
Oh, yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay, no.
Wait, no, okay.
That's me.
Wait. Did he hit me?
No.
Oh, he snapped out of
No,
it.
end
Now
of
he
his
can hit
turn.
me next turn. Yeah, okay.
I have little bucks to do, so I'm gonna attempt. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to hold person him again.
Mm-hmm.
Now he has to do an actual check.
Fails.
Okay, and I'm gonna scream. Now, Kier, now this might be the right moment to tactically disengage from this fight. Looking at the death claw. And I'll step back a little bit.
How injured does the big orc look?
It's roughed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my 2 attacks to try and get the autocrits again.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna run away. Follow none.
We're just gonna sacrifice Tom.
Well, I don't want to, but
Yeah, but
I don't think I can fight this thing.
without Baka, we have.
I also don't think you're fast enough.
So that's the first step.
I'm fast enough, and I can make Naokia fast enough.
Well, you two. Okay then. And the other two can turn invisible, so I think you've all got an escape clause here.
And so a
Yeah,
legit crit.
He's dead. He's dead.
Sweet. Alright. So I take him with me and then I run away.
I don't know
Oh,
if you
wait,
can carry
actually,
someone.
Now that I've killed him, like there's only one enemy left, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's the big one.
I look at Nam, and given that we go at the same initiative, are you out of spells?
Not at all. I just have none that are of use.
And there's your free action.
Yeah, fuck.
You know, the good thing about this guy, right, is there's 4 of you left and he's got 4 attacks, so you could get a quadra.
You mean the Penta, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because he already got you. Alright, and then I book it after Nam, I guess. With my remaining 30 feet of movement.
After-
Just to make some distance because I don't want to get bomb rushed by this thing.
Devlin?
Can I see Tom from where I am?
Yeah.
Get up, you fucking maggot!
Healing word?
Healing word.
Hell yeah.
Just slightly the wrong time in the initiative to go. Oh god, I'm fine, guys. I'm still prone, lying flat, so there's no way the demon knows.
I move 30 feet up to here, and then I take another 2 shots. I take 2 shots at the demon.
Fuck me. Could it be Alice's character saving my
Both miss.
life?
Nah.
Felix.
Both miss, yeah. Right. Demons. Looks your way. Looks back.
Tom's prone, dead, on the ground, facing away from him.
One of its pincers just lashes out at Tom and just nips his neck again. And
Well, it's got a roll to hit. By the way, when Tom dies, he goes
Your
inside
crony
his.
has advantage.
When,
Yep.
Yeah, it still has to roll.
when Tom dies, and he goes inside his shell, so he gets benefit from shell. Shell defense. Fuck, it's 21! God damn it!
So doesn't it turn you down again?
Nat 1, nat 20, here we go, rather.
By the way, does this demon look like a big lobster or some shit?
Oh, I guess it could kill me before I roll it.
It's gonna turn. Okay.
I like that Delvin's introduction to this
That's
guy is,
35 feet.
I'm sure,
40-foot movement.
Wow.
is people running away from the fight.
So the first pincer misses. 2 fists. That's a 26.
So that hits.
At least he's only got 3 attacks against you.
7 damage.
Meanwhile, in the tower.
Okay. Felix?
The ladder that goes up to the tower, is it just leaning against the tower, or is it part of the tower?
No, it's kind of built into the palisade.
Okay.
Don't think
Here's
it
an
would
idea.
climb
When
the
it
ladder.
tries to
either.
climb up to you, push down the ladder and it will take damage from falling. Oh man.
To stabilize someone, that's a medicine check?
DC 10. It's not something I would do in combat. Unless you're very worried.
Okay. Dissonant whispers.
Unless you want to turn me and you invisible.
I was thinking about it.
Delvin appears again! It's Delvin Mark II.
It fails.
Nice.
He fails.
I have the feeling that invisibility won't help against this type of creature.
Oh.
I
Well,
can probably kite him for days.
And he has to run away from me. Full speed.
oh, that would have been good if I'd been alive. Mr. Bo over here is not getting any attacks opportunity.
You can trip him. Tries to trip, gets like smashed.
Yes, there's no orcs left.
Wait, he's right there?
Yep.
And the Hydra isn't there, right?
It's a chimera. Yes, come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to Naokia and say, what's the plan, Naokia? I'm gonna use my turn to make a plan so we have a little more time than just 6 words.
Okay. I will use.
And that's the time we have.
No. So you said we have a little more than 6 words. So
Yeah, you get 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Well, in that case, it's just.
So I use this 6 seconds as well to use my second wind to heal. D10 plus my fighter level. So let's do that first.
Take it off.
And then I'm going to say we need to get Tom and leave.
Okay, yeah. Since we only got 6 seconds anyway, I'm gonna. Can I use my movement still?
Can I too?
40,
Okay, I run towards Tom.
80. I run here.
Oh, I was going to move into that spot.
I'm gonna run here.
Alright, and wait, giving somebody a potion is an action, right?
Well, do you remember what happened last time you gave somebody a potion?
I still have a legit potion.
So does Tom.
Okay.
Well, Tom is
Yes,
dead.
I have got a legit potion as well.
That's
Yeah, that's my turn. Oh, I used my bonus action to summon my javelin in my hand.
Isn't your bonus action second round? Or is that an action?
Yeah, I thought it was a free action. Let me read it again.
Nah, your action surge is free. Your second one's a bonus.
Ah, okay. Never mind then. No javelin this turn.
definitely.
I run 30 feet towards the center here. I'm not going to tell you again. Get up. And I cast Healing Word at him.
At
He
what
does
point
not
in
tell
the
you
da
again.
actually regain consciousness? Is it after he says anything?
Yeah.
I'm just lying on the floor.
Okay.
And I fire two shots towards the demon. Healing Word's a bonus action.
That's fine.
We can't really outrun the demon though, right? At least Tom can't.
North. Yeah.
I can't either.
Bum. Oh, one sec. I cast on the demon Hypnotic Pattern.
What the fuck is this? Oh, you're both casting illusion magic.
Wisdom saving throw.
Else.
Fails.
So it is
Wonderful.
charmed.
It is charmed, is incapacitated, and has a speed of 0. And will only be woken. Well,
So we have 1 minute to run away.
pretty much. You in the tower, I suggest we use this time to get out of here.
Or surround it.
Okay. I'll just give you kind of free reign at them.
I grab my arrows out of the dead.
I grab my Tom and ask him for help.
Yeah,
I'm
pick
back.
up
I'm
Tom's-
up.
He's conscious.
No, okay, I'm just gonna support you since you're heavily
yeah.
wounded anyway.
We're brovs, man.
Yep.
Give me a roll for
Ooh.
recovery, Alex.
Pardon?
Give me a
Arrow
roll for
recovery.
recovery.
It's just half of the arrows
I'm back.
as the roll.
How many shots to fire? What, 8, 10?
See.
Um,
82.
Biff,
4 arrows.
while you were gone, we managed to charm the thing and
Yeah.
have a minute to either run away or surround it and kill it.
yeah, the better bard used better illusion magic to
Wow.
to stun him.
Don't do that.
That's bard is healing word. Feels good.
It's not a competition, Ross. Jeez.
You know the best friend image meme? It's like Tom has a new best friend. Felix is no longer.
Yes.
Um,
What are you doing?
Tom picks up a shield. He's like, how injured does it look? It's taking like 30 damage, I guess. Something like that. Barely injured. Okay, well, it probably will chase us. Oh, and we only have a minute, so I don't know that we can run.
Only about 30 seconds in.
We need to move now. That thing's resistant to anything that isn't magical, and I'm all out of magic arrows.
I use, well, in this 30 seconds, I use Hunter Sense. Yes. And I'll be like, how do you know that? You don't have a class ability.
Resistance, cold, fire, lightning, and the normal resistance, magical. That's a true side.
Don't know that.
There's true side.
Says Tom. Okay, yeah.
Let's move. I
I
start moving off.
Yeah, I support
As-
Tom and start moving off as well. And
As-
drag Tom
Is
behind
Felix
me.
coming? I only go
Yeah,
Felix is
I
coming.
wave Felix over. Say, come on, let's get out of here.
Come on!
So I'll say you get 2 full dash rounds.
Alright. So for me, that's
Land it
what,
there.
120 feet.
Wait, you're not staying with us?
What do you mean?
I mean, you dash 120 feet away and I'm there 60 feet behind you. And so is,
Wait, how slow are you?
I move 30 feet around like 90% of people.
Yeah.
I don't know why you can move 120 feet around.
Well, it's 30 times 4 with 2 dash rounds, right?
Oh, I thought you meant 120 feet each round. Okay, yeah. It's 100, yeah.
Look, this is another stereotype you're trying to press onto me here, huh?
And with that, I'll give you guys a milestone.
Wait, do we fill heal at milestones?
What?
Do we fully heal?
I don't want to run away.
No.
I don't run away. Felix doesn't run away.
I don't run
You don't
away
know
if
Felix is.
Naoki doesn't run away, but if Naoki runs away,
No, I want to break line of sight and swing back around. I don't want to lose sight of this demon, though.
It can see you though. It has true sight.
Wait, so did you start
No,
running away
just
with
like
us and
things
run
it can
back?
see through illusions and invisibility doesn't mean it can see you no matter what.
yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know that anyway, so...
Yeah. Sorry, to clarify, so when we were deciding what to do, what did you say, Felix? Did you
You
say...
guys ran away, so I came down, I made it to the tree line, but you said we had 2 full dash rounds, so I used my other dash to go back around through the tree line, stealthed, to the tower.
No, see, I thought you just weren't using your character because I explicitly said I wasn't moving without Felix. And I did see that, too, you know, in
Yeah.
your sight, Beth. I assumed your lack of response was you agreeing with it.
You can follow me if you want. I'm not trying to...
No, I just want to hear what you say and to my character during that minute. Because we do talk to each other for a minute.
Okay, so you wait for me. Then I would tell you to keep going with the rest because obviously you're extremely injured and you're not the best at stealth.
Okay, yeah. If you say keep going, we didn't start leaving until the last 2 rounds. Then we dash away. I'm sure you could say that like in the first round. Yeah, so
Sorry, Scott, I'm not trying to draw the combat out. I don't think we can beat it either, but I don't feel comfortable just letting it roam.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll start time anyway. I've not got any more time, so you position yourself where you are.
That was great. Thanks for running. I had a good time.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to dying next session.
We really need to kill these demon summoners faster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need some cool items.
We need magical weapons to kill them.
Well,
You can't kill demons without magic weapons. They're
No, I know.
resistant to
I'm
everything.
saying the demon summoners.
Yes.
maybe your character should be so shit. This is your fault. Baka got us into this mess.
yeah, Russ got it right, man.
Kill the demons faster.
So you're College of Valor now, and I guess we don't know anything about your character yet.
Not yet.
And we never will because he's gonna die next.
So full heal or what,
yeah.
Scott?
You don't
We've
get
not,
any healing.
we've not finished the encounter yet until we've resolved it next session.
You don't even get the
Get the
healing from
milestone.
your leveling up?
So you'll get your milestone when you get rest.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
For counting purposes, is your new character just as high leveled as ours, or did you have to take a penalty?
Same as you guys.
Okay.
That would be fun, fighting a demon with a level 4 character.
And then you take a penalty because you have to make a new one, and then you're down to level 3.
For context, I don't know. I just wasn't enjoying Baka in the context of the campaign. There's a lot more stealth and
Intrigue and stuff, right?
intrigue and kind of conversational role playing stuff, and you can. It's not that you can't role play someone with low intelligence and low charisma, but I wasn't enjoying role playing someone with low intelligence and low charisma. in the content
Yeah, I think
I'm doing so
the
far.
problem was that you didn't really have like a Kara or something who was like constantly engaging with you on a more not standoffish level.
Yeah, a little bit, but
Yeah.
How you made this
Uh,
new
was
character into the backstory of all the rest of her characters, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is great. I'm glad that you found a new character that you're gonna like to play more. I'm only slightly disappointed because when Baka prevented me from killing that one guy, I put in my character bio, kill Baka at the first chance I can without being
That's fair. That's fair.
That's why it always seemed like I made decisions that put you in a bad spot, because I was technically trying to get you killed.
Alright, Scott, hold on. I just had a very important question and I don't want to retcon this, but did the gold chains vanish when Baka's body burst into nothingness?
Everything of his being.
God damn it, they were worth like, what, 20 gold when won or something?
Well, he lived.
40 gold.
Yeah, but now they have been like worn and used in the forest and they're dirty.
For
Whatever,
Tom's
they're
benefit,
gone.
he was pretty much stripped naked.
Yeah, but all the stuff is still at camp, right? Or did they?
You don't know.
I mean, we woke up there. And we packed up camp.
I'm sure we will find out once we have beaten this demon and loot the whole area.
No, I don't mean is it here, I mean is it at our camp.
Oh,
There was nothing.
We can
for
resolve
Baka
that next
to do.
time.
yeah,
I think Scott needs to go.
yeah. That was really fun. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Catch you
Yeah,
later.
good night.
I,
Bye.
I thought we were dead for sure. I thought Tom was dead for sure. Healing, I forgot healing existed. Back
Yeah.
and wash. That was such a shock, Alex.
healing
I
is
was
another
like,
thing
what
we
the
do
fuck?
normally.
Yeah,
Healing-
I usually kill people when I heal them.
Healing word is
Healing
the most
word,
OP spell in
yeah.
the game.
That is hands down the best.
So I come to you with healing.
At that point, I'll end the video.